Okay, so we once had a president in this country who went on an international podium to say that stealing is not corruption. And we also had another who went on international podium as well. When he was asked about his wife, he spoke to an international community with greater gender inclusivity on politics and business, and he says his wife is in the other room. There are so many recent speeches from our leaders in the recent times that exude so much arrogance and insensitivity. You know, in times of national economic crisis that we've had the leaders of the Senate make some statements that are quite insensitive. But there's a reason why they make such statements. There's something that they lack, and that is what I want to be sharing in this video. This is what is referred to as practical intelligence. Basically, the leadership in our country, most of the politicians that we have, they lack that element of practical intelligence, especially when it comes to public speaking and talking to their people, being sensitive. I'm going to be sharing some things with you about this thing called practical intelligence and how it can be developed. So please follow my page and share my video so that others can learn about this critical aspect that I call practical intelligence. Please share now. So check my video. Check the next video. Hello. Good day to you from wherever you're watching me all over the world. There's something I'd like to share with you this afternoon. My name is VA and I'm speaking to you from Nigeria. I'd like to share something with you. But before then, I'd like to point out that there are basically three things that you catch me speak about passionately. The first thing you catch me speak about passionately is leadership, because I believe that leadership is everything. Second thing you find me talk about passionately is politics, because I believe that all our lives revolve around politics, even our relationship, our family, government, religion. There's element of politics in our day-to-day activities as human beings. So the third one that you find me speak about is growth. And this growth is all about mindset growth. What I want to speak about today is what we know as practical intelligence. You may have heard that before, practical intelligence. This is the kind of intelligence that gives you, that a ready sort of intelligence that helps you, to give the right answers when some questions are asked, to get out of situations that you do not actually, maybe that you have not even actually prepared for even before. It is innate. All of us have this practical intelligence. Some people call it native intelligence. It's kind of intelligence that you have that helps you, to get out of situations that you have not actually even prepared for. You are able to get out of these situations without even knowing how you have done it. It's practical intelligence. Okay, so but today I'm going to be linking it to public speaking as it relates to our public office holders. Okay, so in Nigeria and in our political atmosphere, we've witnessed so many I call them blunders, from our political figures, from our leaders, people holding significant office. You see them, they deliver speeches that are either confusing, irrelevant, or simply embarrassing. We've had such situations in the country where you see our leaders, they make some certain statements, certain speeches, and they are quite embarrassing. So I'm saying this because I know a lot of young people are going to be listening to me as well, and because of that, you may begin to see the way. You may begin to look critically at the way you speak, in the public. There are some certain things that you need to understand. That speaking in the public is not just about your words, right? It's not about your words. It's about the impact that those words will have on millions of people. Imagine these days you are speaking to, for example, you are delivering a speech in a hall of 200 or 300 or a maximum of 5,000 people. But by the time that speech, is taken to the social media or electronically, you have millions of people, watching. And then when you're speaking in a certain sort of authority, okay, it begins to color, your people. For example, you are a minister, you are a senator, you are a president, and then you're speaking in a certain way, you're speaking in a certain gathering, and then you make some very embarrassing statement. The international, the perspective that you're going to be giving in that community or to the international community will be that, okay, this is how people behave in this climate. This is how people behave in this part of the world. So whatever you say is going to have a way, to influence the perception of people that you are leading. So I like to explore, 3 key points on how to develop practical intelligence for effective public speaking, especially for those who are in power, or let's say for those who hold leadership positions. Follow my page for more videos. There are so many enriching videos on my page. Please follow Chat with VA on all social media and at Mr. Dubig at MRDOOBIG at Mr. Dubig, or you look for Chat with VA on all social media platforms.